it doesn't matter if a food is labeled as bite size. I'm always gonna find it a way to make it multiple bites. And this is something that, like, I've been talking a lot about stuff that they ask on the autism assessment. So they talk about eating behaviors and eating patterns and stuff like that, right? I still don't know if this is part of the OCD or the autism, because now I'm diagnosed with both. If there's multiple aspects to a meal, I'm gonna find a way to make it all even. Like, I'll work my way, like, say there's three things on the plate, like, and there's more of one thing than another. I'll kind of make my way around the plate, but I'll take smaller bites of the thing I have less of and bigger bites of the thing I have more of until it's all equal. And I'll finish off my meal by eating everything in equal bites. Like with my Lucky Charms, I haven't had Lucky Charms in a minute, but anyway, say there's a whole bunch of different marshmallows. If there's like four types of one marshmallow and only two types of another, then I'll go through a rotation of eating all the rest of the marshmallows until there are only two left of each, and then I'll eat it in a certain sequence. Not only that, but as I'm getting down to that point of like, and I'll have like just the marshmallows left in the bowl and I'll finish off with the marshmallows, but like I'll eat the cereal part with the marshmallow part, like at least two marshmallows per bite, but I'm not gonna have a bite that's mostly cereal and then a bite that's mostly marshmallows. Like the marshmallow bites are at the very end, right? And so I've always had like systems to the way that I eat my food. But the other thing is just, yeah, I'm gonna find a way to make anything like smaller bites. And I didn't really understand why that was for a long time until I realized that there's like sensory seeking, and that I am somebody who's very particular about the textures of my food. In fact, it's like the taste, it doesn't matter as much as the texture does. It's funny because we tried these burgers the other day, and they were these really cheap, like, quick burgers. Like, it was that type of style of a place. And then they were asking what we thought about it. And I was like, and I was telling my partner that even though it didn't have, like, anything that stood out in taste, what I liked about it is that as you bit into the bread and the beef and everything was the same density. So as you bit, then there wasn't differences in the texture. Like, usually you bite into a burger and you can tell which part you're biting into before you taste it because of the texture difference. And so I really liked that it was all the same texture and that there were no surprises to it. Like, and it's like, people do not talk about their food like this.